Hello, this is Clifton Greer for the History of Art, and this is the painting that I chose. It is Christ Crowned with Thorns by Gerrit van Honthorst. He is Dutch and he is from the Netherlands. Some of the context behind this painting is that he went to Italy to find inspiration while he was in Italy. He found inspiration through the paintings there and wanted to create a realistic painting through candle lights and some things of those nature, so he can create the realism and make it realistic. The painting was done in 1620, and the size of it is 87.5 inches wide, and it is 68 inches tall. The medium that he used to make this was oil on canvas, and so it looks as if it was trying to be made to be like on an altar that you'd put like in a church, kind of. It was made in that kind of scenario. But some of the subject matter that you see in here is, first you see Christ having the thorns being put on his head, all the crown of thorns being put on his head, but the person behind him is kind of just doing it, and he looks like he's smiling, like he's enjoying putting Christ through this pain, and it just kind of hurts me because I see Christ going through this and going through the struggle, and it just really just disturbing and creates the emotions that as a Christian it kind of just hurts. The person that you see here is just looking at Christ, kind of jeering him, kind of egging him on, like, Christ, why aren't you defending yourself? Why are you just sitting here? You know that you could be doing all these things and all these things to get out of here, but you just don't do it. And then the next thing that I see are these people sitting in the background, which are just sitting around and talking, which could be like Pontius Pilate and highly elected officials that want to see Christ get taken out and want him to die. The next thing that I really see, like after looking at it a couple times, is just I see just the pain and the struggle on Christ's face. Christ just looks like he's been beaten down, battered and bruised, and looks like he's ready to give up. And I don't know, it's just the emotion behind it is just incredible, and the realism behind it. Also, you can see like the fire, which is lighting his face, which is illuminating his face, which is just beautiful. You can see that they really tried to get out the detail and see that you can see in Christ's face. And then the next thing that you see after that is the two guys, and you can see that they're trying to just evoke more emotion out of it. And then next thing you see those guys in the background just talking about Christ and talking down on Christ. And so I think that this painting is just a beautiful example of just realism in art, and it just is incredible. And I feel like it should be talked about even more because I've never seen this before, talked about it before. But I feel like you could put this somewhere like in a church and people would talk about it, and it just strikes all the emotions for a Christian person.